Speaking of United Center, it'll also play host to a pair of WNBA games for the first time this season. The Sky announcing their matchups, hosting the Indiana Fever, will be moved from Wintrust to the UC, has about double the capacity, so more tickets available to watch Caitlin Clark.
Why are only Caitlin Clark's games being moved to the United Center? Angel Reese recently expressed her frustration to reporters, questioning why the Sky decided to upgrade venues only when the Indiana Fever comes to town. The reasoning might not sit well with her, but sometimes the truth can be tough to hear.
Well, what I do realize is that as of right now, no other Chicago Sky game have been moved to the United Center, except for one, Indiana Fever.
When a generational talent enters the league and forces teams to change venues because 10,000 seats aren't enough, that's more than just star power. It's an undeniable economic reality. Last season, the Indiana Fever set a franchise record with nearly 341,000 fans at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, while the Chicago Sky's numbers aren't even close. Yet, somehow, Angel Reese seems to believe they've had an equal impact on growing the game. The facts tell a different story. We've got the screenshots, sales data, and receipts surrounding this arena debate that has Angel visibly frustrated.
So it looks like the Chicago Sky have finally done what we've been asking for, which was to schedule the games against the Fever at the United Center. And also, in case you weren't already aware, the United Center is the biggest basketball arena in the country. Both home games against the Fever have been scheduled at the United Center.
Did you notice how quickly the Chicago Sky announced they're moving only the Indiana Fever games to the United Center? This decision has the WNBA world buzzing. The Sky just confirmed they're relocating 2 games in the 2025 season, both against Caitlin Clark and the Fever. This isn't just a venue change, it's a statement.
With Caitlin coming to town, man, all these teams are going to cash in on that. It's just the nature of the business at this point. One fan saying, let's go Fever, taking over the United Center. I can't wait. The Angel Reese effect, no. They know better than to leave free money on the table when the face card comes to town. Yeah, man, because we remember last time Caitlin Clark was there, bro, the arena erupted.
What makes this decision so interesting is the timing. The Sky spent the entire 2024 season at the 10,000-seat Wintrust Arena, including every game featuring their own rookie, Angel Reese. Not once did the organization feel the need to move to a larger venue, even at the peak of Angel's rookie season, when she was supposedly drawing huge crowds.
It seems the Chicago Sky have had to move 2 of their home games to a larger facility, a larger basketball facility. I'm sure, no doubt, this is the Angel Reese effect. I've got no doubts, no qualms. There's nothing. She even told me herself right here that it's not just one other player, it's because of her too.
Suddenly, with Clark coming to town, Sky president Adam Fox is talking about rewarding fans' passion and dedication. He stated that Chicago Sky fans have consistently shown up, and the team wants to bring that excitement to a larger venue. But if this is about loyal Sky fans, why only for these 2 games? What makes these matchups so different from all the others?
One of the hottest tickets in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, coming back to the city that she owns, coming back to Chicago after Chicago gave her such a warm welcome last year. They threw Barbie night for Caitlin Clark's arrival. They gave her pink towels. The fans were lined up on the side. She was signing autographs. How is Chicago going to welcome Caitlin Clark this next year around? How are they going to top Barbie night in a 9,000-seat arena? Well, easy. We moved Barbie night to a 21,000-seat arena.
The numbers tell the story no one wants to say out loud. The United Center holds nearly 21,000 fans for basketball. More than double the capacity of Wintrust Arena.
This is the emotion that the Indiana Fever / Caitlin Clark.
And Chicago isn't alone in this. Look around the league. The Washington Mystics, Las Vegas Aces, Atlanta Dream, and Connecticut Sun have all made similar moves, relocating their Fever matchups to larger venues. Notice a pattern? These teams aren't just upgrading games at random. They're doing it specifically for Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark and Fever games getting moved to bigger venues on the road is normal at this point in time. We see it happen quite often whenever that Fever show comes to town. But in this case, it is interesting considering the opponent and considering the venue.
The social media reaction says it all. Many fans are frustrated that only the games featuring Caitlin Clark are getting the upgrade, implying that Angel Reese's drawing power isn't seen as strong enough to justify the same move. Some have been especially vocal about the perceived gap in star power, arguing that if Reese were truly as popular as Clark, more of her games would be relocated to larger venues too.
My goodness. America's team versus a team who has the person who is the scourge of society. Oh, God. Oh, man. Quote, they watch for me, too. Barbie night? Which one is Barbie night? You got to think one of the two is going to be Barbie night, right? Look at this. Laughing my ass off. Caitlin is really giving every single team a fundraising game. I am weak. My GOAT is simply different.
What makes this situation especially awkward is how it directly contradicts the narrative Angel Reese pushed. Last season, she consistently positioned herself as an equal draw to Caitlin Clark, claiming that people were tuning into women's basketball because of her too. But actions speak louder than words, and the Sky's decision to move only Clark's games too. The United Center sends a clear message about who's truly filling seats.
We'll be moving to the United Center. So that's significant in the sense of it will be the first games ever played by WNBA teams in the United Center. The games on Saturday, June 7th and Sunday, July 27th. One had a date change. But they will be moving to the largest capacity arena in the NBA. More than double, I believe, what the Sky's typical home arena is able to hold. And of course, this is a duh for so many reasons.
The real question isn't just why these games are being moved. It's why only these games are being moved when one of the Sky's own stars claims to be a massive draw. If Angel Reese brought the same audience, wouldn't every Sky home game deserve the United Center treatment?
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
While Angel Reese has been vocal about her role in the WNBA's growth, the numbers have been quietly keeping score. Let's see if the data supports her bold claims, or if it tells a completely different story.
They will say this is because of Angel Reese. They can't say this because of Angel Reese. Because for the simple fact, a lot of their games would have moved to bigger arenas if that was the case. They can't not say this. I know people want it, and I know people be mad about this, bro. Y'all shouldn't be mad about this, bro. This is just the reality of the situation. You're not a hater. You're not none of that if you say Angel's not as big as Caitlin. Because she's not, guys. That's the reality of it all, bro.